Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Personally, I've also recovered from my sore throat, and thanks to everyone for their well wishes and prayers. So, I'll start making videos from today again, and let's get into it, right? So, in my today's video, I'm going to discuss with you about the Q4 FY26 results and Concall Summary for SAMBHV Steel Tubes Ltd. So, let's just get into it, right? So if you look at the from the YY revenue for Q4 FY26, it increased by almost 38% to 685 crores, and PAT was up by almost 239% to 56 crores. And if you look at the YY revenue, it increased by almost 60% to 2,413 crores, and PAT was up by almost 147% to 143 crores. And their EBITDA margin, sorry, the gross margin improved from 27.75% to 29.85%. And for Q4 FY26, their PAT margin almost doubled from 3.32% last year to 8.14%. And if you look at their EBITDA per ton, it was close to around 8,555 rupees, which was quite high because generally the target that the management gives is around between 7,500 to 8,000 rupees per ton. And one of the main reasons that the management gave that why the EBITDA per ton was quite high because the raw material which they bought at a very bottom price in the month of in the Q3 of FY26 was used only in Q4, which helped them to gain much better a realization in the market. But and the management said that going forward, the EBITDA per ton that one should expect should be in the range of between 7,500 to 8,000 metric tons per ton. And if you look at their cash conversion cycle, which is quite great, it remained stable at around 17 days. And if you look at their overall sales volume, right, for the whole year, right, the sales volume grew by almost 37 percent to 396,000 tons. And if we look at their value added products, right, for respective to that growth rate, it grew by almost 51% to all 356,000 per ton. And this is also very important, is right, because the value added products provide better margins and better realization. And in terms of the other important thing what the management said on the call was right. So they said that they were able to, uh, you know, uh, achieve ROC for almost around 16%, even though they're doing so much of capex. And the management is saying that even though they're doing the capex and they want to increase their capacity, they don't want their profitability to be impacted, and that's how they're going to work. And in terms of the questions was asked, right? They're doing so much of capex, and expanding their capacity almost four times by 2030. Will they be able to sell all those products? So the management was clearly clear that the steel consumption in India is going up in every sector, so that should not be a problem. And if and they'll be able to sell those products in the market. And in terms of the question on whether there was an impact because of this Iran, US, and Israel war, so the management said that they did not see any impact on their overall business. And if you look at their vision 2030, right? So because see, one of the most important things when we are analyzing any company is like what are they planning to do, to increase their growth and everything. So SAMBHV Steel and Tube Limited, they have a vision called as Vision 2030. So what they're trying to do in this vision is, right, they're trying to increase their current capacity, which was 0.62 metric tons per annum, to almost 2.03 metric ton per annum. So that is almost like increasing their capacity almost four times. And what the management is trying to say, right, along with increasing the capacity, they want to increase their market share. So if you look at what the management has said on the con call, right, so in the MS coil and pipe market, they want to increase their market share to 10 to 12%. And in stainless steel fat products and coil market, they want to increase their market share to around 10 to 12%, which is quite a bold statement. And obviously, making bold statement is one thing, but how a company will achieve that is a different thing. So let's look what is the company doing in order to achieve these targets. So first is they're doing a greenfield project in Kesda and Kutril. So and this is divided into three phases. So in the first phase, they're going to have the capacity of around 360,000 tons per year for stainless steel capacity, and the management has said that this capacity is on track and it will be commissioned by end of Q4 FY27, and the production will start and we can see the benefit from FY28. But the management said, right, that the production will ramp, in in phases. So by the end of FY28, the capacity utilization will be around 40%. So one should not expect the huge capacity utilization in the starting of FY28. So that is their greenfield. And in terms of the phase two and phase three, management did not give any what they said is right, that they are going to give further update only once the phase one is completed, because that's what they want to concentrate, and they don't want to get distracted. And once that is done, slowly by slowly, they'll give us the plan for the phase two and phase three. And along with this greenfield expansion, the management is also doing brownfield expansion to improve their current capacity. So if we look at their brownfield expansion, right? So first of all, they have already completed the debottle necking for stainless steel and CR coils, which will almost double their capacity from current 58,000 tons per annum to 116,000 tons per annum. And the management has said the production will start from May of 2027. So we will see the benefit for this whole year. At the same time, what they're trying to do, they're trying to expand their ERW and tube capacity to 150,000 tons per annum through a new technology which is called DFT, which is direct forming technology. And by adding this another 150,000 tons per annum, their total capacity for ERW pipes and tubes will increase up to 0.5 million tons per annum. And the management said that this will go live only by end of Q4 FY27. So these are the main, the capacity expansion that they're doing in order for their growth. At the same time, what the management is trying to do, right? They are trying to set up their own power plants so that they don't have to depend upon the external utility companies for the electricity, but to be self-sufficient. So what has happened, right? So for their Sarora plant, they are doing a capex of around 150 crores, for which they're setting a 30 megawatt power plant. For this, the public hearing is completed. So they're going to start, building this power plant. But at this point of time, they haven't confirmed when it will get completed. And at the same time, what the management is trying to do, right? They're trying to, for the Greenfield project also, they're trying to set up 25 megawatt power plant, which will help to, completely provide the electricity for the phase one of it. And if you look at the overall capex, right, the management said that the overall capex target is around 930 crores. Out of this, 675 crores is for the greenfield project, which is for the Kesda and Kutzal plant. And mostly this will be taken through long-term loan, and the remaining around 200 crores is for the brownfield expansion. So I'll divide and I'll go through this description. So this, out of this 200 crores, 150 crore is for the power plant. So this will help the management, the company, to save around 60 to 70 crores in the cost of electricity. That's what they're going to do. And then the another 50 crores that they're going to spend is on the debottlenecking, which I've already spoke about, the ERW pipes, which will increase their add additional capacity to around 150,000 per ton annum. So which will add another around 40 to 50 crores to the overall revenue. So if you look at the overall capex that they're doing is around 200 crores, but the benefit which will come out of it will be around 102, 120 crores, which is quite a good thing if you personally ask me. And if in terms of guidance, right, so management did not give any specific guidance in terms of the overall revenue. What they said that for FY27, we can expect an EBITDA per ton between around 7,000 to 8,000 if everything goes as it is. And if things improve, it can improve slightly better, but they want to be conservative and give a target of between 7,000 to 8,000 per ton EBITDA per ton. And in terms of volume growth, they said that they're going to have a volume growth compared to FY26 between around 10 to 15%. At the same time, if I see in terms of the overall, the value growth, I expect they can do easily around 10%. So the overall growth should be around close to around 25%. So let's see whether the management is able to deliver this or not. But one thing is very clear, right? The management of SAMBHV Steel and Tube is quite bold, because they have a very bold plan for Vision 2030, where they are expanding their capacity. And if they are able to achieve all this without much of a disruption, and they're able to maintain the profitability level which they have, the company can do very, very well. So let's see how well they do in the coming quarters. I'll definitely keep an eye on them, and I'll keep updating you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you and